Hey, hey. Let me talk to you. We're going to be looking at these in this video. These are the new Bulgarian RPK style magazines. And my homies, Bolts and Holes, H-Town Werewolf, Clayco 47, Rob Solo, they've all been talking about this magazine, but no one's talking about whether or not these are going to fit in the Zastava USA M85 or M90. We're doing that in this video. Come on! Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for swinging by. I sure do appreciate it. If this is your first time with the channel, my name is Mark.
Oh, hi Mark.
Welcome to Fit in Fire. Yeah, let's get into this. Naturally, I want to take a look at these new Bulgarian RPK style 5.56 magazines. We have seen videos already out on these magazines. I've got one here still in the bag, and I wanted to just try them out with my 5.56 AKs to include the two from Zastava that I have, because I know that a lot of people have been asking H-Town Werewolf and Clayco 47, do they work in the M90? Do they work in the M85? I have not test fit any of these magazines in any of the rifles that we're going to be shooting today. This is the first time we're going to do this and see what happens. In addition to that, I also picked up one of these AMRU base plates to give a little extra oomph on these magazines. And this is something that Clay did in his most recent video, and I thought, maybe I should go ahead and pick one of these up before they sell out, because unfortunately AMRU was not expecting the influx of orders because of these magazines, and they're now sold out. So I was able to get one before they sold out, and naturally we're going to test these with my rifles and see how well they do. An extra data point for you guys, so when they do come in stock and you want to get one, you can spend your money or not spend your money. So yeah, we're going to load up both of these magazines, and we're going to run both of these magazines in each one of the firearms that I have today. Now, real quick, what have I been running? Well, I do have one of these quad stack AC Unity magazines, and I have not ran this one yet. I've been kind of scared off because my buddy, that guy Possum from Instagram, he ran one of these at Clash Bash this year, and it failed on him. So I don't even know if this is going to work. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video putting these two together and the pros and cons. Plums, pot on follower. I have ran these, and these have been fantastic. I've never had a problem with them. The only thing that you have to be careful with when you want to run a 74 mag with a pot on follower is overstuffing the magazine. You can actually add one extra round to the magazine, and that will cause a malfunction. That's something I found out the hard way. And then finally, for the Zastava firearms, the steel mags have been tried, true, tested. These have been working really, really good. So with all that being said, let's dive into it and see what happens. Okay, so one of the things that I've already noticed right off the bat is that right there, that little extra little piece. I don't know if that's going to cause a problem. If it does, we'll cut it off and see what happens with that. But that little, just that little lip of extra polymer right there was something I found interesting, because this one does not have it. That one's nice, clean. So we'll try it out first on the first rifle and see what happens. Okay, first up is going to be the SAM 5, and locks in pretty nice. Looks pretty good. There you guys go. Let's see what we can do here. Just mag dumping into trash here. So here we go. All right, that worked. Let's get the next one. Locks in good. Oh, I may have overstuffed that one. See if that caused a problem. I may have added one extra round, so I don't know. SAM5, good to go. All right, now we got the Beryl, FB Rodham Beryl, and let's see how it works. Again, I haven't test fit any of these, so that one seems to go. Not a really good click there, but seems to be good. Here we go. And there you have it. Didn't fully click in. So it may be that little flap there. Let's see if I can really get this. All right, let's see if it works this time. Not bad. Pretty punchy, a lot punchier than the SAM5, that's for sure. All right, so there's that one. Let's see if we can get this one locked in. As you can see, not as good. All right, so dead trigger, no round in the chamber, and that magazine is about to come loose. So really got to get that in there. There we go. Now it's latched. Rounds are going over my truck. All right. So with the standard Beryl, might need to fit these just a little bit, but they should do okay. All right, so real quick, I'm running M855. That's the ammo that I have, but this was a brand new box, 500 round box, and by the time we get done with it, that box is going to be pretty much used up. Okay, you got the SLR 106. So let's see how well this one does. Snaps right in. Okay. Man, this is a lot softer shooter than that Beryl. I can tell you that right now. Casings are still going way over, but all right, no problem. Starting to feel a little bit more punchy, but that's all right. That's all right. Whew. There you go. 2 more mags through the SLR 106 and good to go. Okay, what everybody I think is waiting for is now the Zastava USA firearms. This one is actually fairly stock, the M85. See if it locks in. Yep, locks in, nice click. The only thing that I've done differently for this is I've added the new Plan B taper mount 360 brake from JMac Customs. That's it. So Let's see how well it does. Load it around. That's good. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but that brake, woo! And ejection pattern is about 10 yards. 10 yards over there. So flinging them for sure. All right, so that one's doing good. And the one that I just tossed out is the one with that little lip, that little extra polymer piece on the lug. So that's doing well. Man, that thing give you a headache. Right on. There you guys have it. One thing that I'll say about the Zastavas is that when you get it locked in and you're taking the mag out, sometimes it gets hung up right there. It gets hung up on the back of the magazine. I've noticed that. Obviously, you just got to give it a little bit more oomph, but M85, no problems. Let's go to the next one. All right, so here it is, the M90, my trash panda, as I like to call it. This has been my go-to for quite some time. Last 2 years, Kalash Bash, Kalashnikon, 2 gun matches. I've been running this. I've got the MMS handguard up here. I've got the JMac railed dust cover for the Yugo pattern rifles set up on it as well. And their new flared magwell. So that's pretty nice. AK thumb grips, charging handle cover on it as well. So good to go. That one didn't click in very loudly, but it seems to be in. So let's see how it does. Woo, man, I tell you, this thing is so flat shooting. That's why I love this thing so much. Even better than the Sam 5. Even better than the Sam 5. I love it. Man, that's nice. Oh yeah. All right. Here's the next mag. Again, doesn't really click in. I might have to fit these, which of the magazines, of the rifles rather, that I would use this for, this magazine would be for this rifle. So I would naturally tune them to this rifle. So just make sure that that is in tight. Okay, here we go. Man, love it. Getting a little hot. I should have brought a glove. Whoo! There you have it. There it is. The M90 works well with that. Yeah! All right, so these things work, and that is super awesome. I will tell you that the standard Bulgarian polymer mags, I didn't have good luck with. I know that a lot of other people say that it has worked well, but I didn't have as good of a time with these being compatible with all of my other 5.56 AKs as these RPK versions are. And man, I'm very, very happy. I'm happy for 2 reasons. Number one is I haven't seen good things about these. As mentioned, that guy Possum ran these at Kalash Bash and it took a crap on him right in front of me. And I'm just like, oh man, that sucks. I was really hopeful for those. The second thing is I was actually looking to build an AK that would have a Galil front trunnion to allow me to run the large Galil mags, and I don't have to do that now. I've got these with the AMRU base plates. I'm so glad that I jumped on these before they went out of stock so I could provide you guys more data. That's the whole point, is I wanted to make sure that these were working. It is a +5, +6, depending on the type of magazine that you're adding it to. I noticed that this was +5, worked very, very well. So that's what I was running through the entire video. So this is pretty nice. I'm going to have to check the screw right here that locks this into place. It does feel a little loose, so I'll go ahead and check that. Maybe put some blue Loctite just to make sure. But outside of that, it's working great. And I'd encourage you guys, if you're interested in 5.56 AKs, these would be a great addition to your stock of magazines for sure, especially if you're into competition shooting. I will be using these at the next Clash Bash and Kalashnikon because, well, if I can, I will use these. And yeah, man, these are it. So with that being said, if you want some additional information about these, check out the pinned comment. I have tons of information down there, to include the Live, Laugh, Larp podcast. I have some amazing guests, to include Clayco and Gun Quality Enforcement and Bolts and Holes and the Carry Handle podcast. We just did a podcast with them. Got some great guests in the future as well. Swing by, check that out. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks again for swinging by and checking things out. I really do appreciate it. As always, freedom through strength. We'll catch you guys later. Bye, y'all.